What's good with the people who the right sports back to see once again. Hope everybody's out there taking care of themselves and staying safe and living their lives. There's a few things I want to talk about today. Basically, I want to talk about this whole brother Ness, Joe Harris situation. It seems like Joe, after a poor playoff performance against Milwaukee, Joe Harris may be on his way out. Because I'm hearing rumors that he's on the trading block right now, and Brooklyn like they want to be more of a defensive team this year, like keep the bid free, KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, and basically get more defenders on this basketball team this year. It's like the main thing they're gonna try to do is sign Jeff Green and Bruce Brown for next season, and maybe even Blake Griffin. And the other and basically add some more defenders. So it's a possibility DeAndre Jordan and Joe Harris may be back. You already had Dinwiddie who will opt out with that 12.6 option. Like basically they want to be more of a deal. Basically they want to like let the bid free do them and get put great defenders around them. Now I'm hearing that if Brooklyn do trade Joe Harris, they're hoping to get Mal Turner back in the trade so they can have that rim defender. Mal Turner is the guy who can stretch out the floor and rebound and be a shot blocker. With him and Claxton, that you're talking about 7 foot, 6'11", 6'11". Me and KD don't have to play. So if you're in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to get notifications. But I don't blame them ran that opposite on Joe Harris. He had a poor series against the Milwaukee Bucks. Basically, play his whole playoff performance did not seem to help the Brooklyn Nets. Now you're talking about getting rid of Joe Harris, getting rid of DeAndre Jordan, who didn't even play a minute in the playoffs. I don't blame the Brooklyn Nets trying to become more of a defensive team this year but the main thing for me is if you do come to defensive team, you got at least have guys who are decent shooters on that defensive team. Yeah, you're gonna have KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, but what other guys can you help add to that team can really help out? Okay, let me see if I'm live right now. All right. And Brooklyn ain't the only, like, it seemed like other teams who were thought to make a deep playoff run or make a move too. Because the Lakers seem like they want to be more of a shooting team instead of a defensive team this year. With Brooklyn, their mindset is on get guys in there who know how to play defense, who can take the pressure off KD, Kyrie Irving, where they don't have to play any type of defense. Let them be the offensive stars that they are. Like, I don't blame Brooklyn trying to go down that road right now. And I'm hearing the Lakers may want Chris Paul or Westbrook. Basically, their main concern is getting a point guard who can actually play with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Like, I don't think they want to deal with Dennis Schroeder anytime soon anymore. They want to try to get rid of him because he's up there acting like he's a superstar with everybody else. As for $100 million deal with the Lakers ain't trying to give that to him. Like, they offering him a 4-year, $84 million deal. I don't know. It's like you turn down 4 years, $84 million because you think you're a superstar now. In what way are you a superstar? You always been great coming off the bench. You never been a full-time starter for a team. What made you think you on that level of striking for Curry, LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Chris Paul, and Dame Dollar? They're not on that level. Then you got Philadelphia. Are they gonna make a move with Ben Simmons? Is this finally the time for them to get Ben Simmons out the door? Because to me, it seems like his days playing in Philadelphia are done. You can't keep doing the same type of shit every year. You refuse to work on your game. You all want to, instead of working on your game, you want to chase Instagram models. You want to be in the limelight. Almost like you just don't care about being in Philly. You don't care about playing in the NBA right now. How can you sit up there acting like you're a star when you're really not? But Philly, you decided to give Ben Simmons that $107 million deal, thinking he's going to actually take the game seriously when he's really not. So it comes down to this. I think the three teams are looking at Ben Simmons: Portland, Golden State. Well, you better hope he goes to Golden State because that may end up benefit his career. Because you got Curry, you got Thompson, and who knows what other guys they may add to that team. But let's talk about what's going on right now. Right now, you got 4 teams that nobody did in the division. Well, one team that was the Clippers, nobody did see the Phoenix Suns making the playoff run this offseason, but they really did. And right now, they look like the better team in the West right now because they winning games and taking no names. And this game tonight is very important for the Clippers. Kawhi's not playing again. PG took some bad shots to put his team in a bad situation. Like that whole Clipper team cannot play selfish ball tonight. They gotta play team ball to fish finish because you blew a big opportunity with Chris Paul out right now. You let Devin Booker have a 40-point triple double. Get this through your head. They let Devin Booker have a 40-point triple double. Like, you got to do something about that, Chris. Paul George, you got to be the one checking it tonight. You can't shy away from him. You got to shut down Devin Booker tonight. Why not playing? I don't know how serious that injury is. Because they said he can play. He may be able to play. He got to suck it up and go out there and see what he can get. But he's not going to play. They said something about you won't see him probably till game 4. Then you got I don't know that the Milwaukee Bucks, Atlanta series start tonight. But like I said, I got Milwaukee 4 because I don't think Atlanta got the type of players on their team that can actually stand up to that Milwaukee front line. I think Lopez, Giannis, and Middleton will dominate Atlanta from start to finish. And I don't see nobody who can like match up with Giannis right now because he can probably come down the lane and slam on everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if Giannis averaging at least 40 points a game in that series. But I digress. Like maybe Atlanta will find some type of way to muster up and get some type of win. I don't know. But I look at it like this. Milwaukee, you took down the team everybody thought was gonna win the championship. You took down a Kevin Durant, a one-legged James Harden, Kyrie Irving, who was locked after game 3 because of an ankle injury. Y'all took them down. So there's no reason why Giannis can't get his first championship. There's no reason at all. Milwaukee should be the first to win this whole thing now. You took down Portland in game 7 battle. There's no reason why y'all can't win the championship now. I don't want to hear no excuses. Like, I don't want to hear no excuses. Like, y'all can't win it. Y'all did. Y'all like seem like everybody's happy that Milwaukee took down Brooklyn. I'm like, y'all did us a favor. You're taking down Brooklyn. Like, I understand people was upset that they got that team. I'm against that team myself. But I told everybody the main reason I wanted Brooklyn to win because the media kept fucking them over time and time again on TV every single day. Shannon Sharp calling Kevin Durant a bitch, calling him home on live TV. Michael Radford coming at Kevin Durant's neck. Then you got Kim Perkins and Stephen A. Smith talking about Kyrie Irving don't need to play basketball no more if he ain't taking it serious. No, you don't tell nobody. You do not tell nobody how to run their career. Because Kyrie cares about social justice. You probably the same as man for doing what matters most. There's more to life than just basketball. Y'all worry about y'all fucking money and y'all ratings. So y'all call this man a bird brain. Y'all call this man he ain't right. No. And the minute that Brooklyn lost that series, what do LeBron James fans do? See, if LeBron would have beat Giannis, LeBron would have did this, LeBron would have did that. Why y'all have such a cult following for this man? You work this man like he's a god or something. Come on. You gotta be better than that. You ain't supposed to work with no man but the man upstairs. But you work with LeBron James like he's the guy. You can't not live with the fact that maybe somebody way better than him. True. But no, y'all could not wait. Like then I'm gonna take it last night. Then you got another some guy on CJ who posted who's CJ who claims he's a Brooklyn Nets fan, but rooting against Brooklyn Nets because he didn't want Kevin Durant to win. He don't want Kevin Durant to have more rings than LeBron James. How can you be a Brooklyn Nets fan and root against your team and root against the team just because Kevin Durant's on your team and James Harden's on your team? Come on. I understand you don't like those guys, but you don't root against your own team you're supposed to be a fan of. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. What is wrong with people? Like y'all still so upset about Kevin Durant going to Golden State that y'all gonna hold that over his head for his whole career. That's the reason why y'all so bitter about that. Y'all, it's been years. Y'all still bitter about that crap. Come on, man. Y'all ain't get over that shit. Like that, Dad and the Spurs only got them 2 championships. 2. You act like they won a championship every year he was there. Come on, they only got 2 out of that. What up, Phil?
What up, Lou, man? You hear me?
Yeah.
What up, Lou, man? Yeah, man. I mean, I see the title of the video. Joe Harris for Miles Turner.
Yeah, he's on the trading block.
That's interesting. I'm not mad. I would be mad at that move, but at the same time, though, my question would be though also who gonna be in that at that wing spot at the 2 or 3?
Brooklyn. I'm hearing rumors that
Oh, gonna be
Brooklyn.
at the 3.
I'm hearing Brooklyn want to be more of an offensive team this year. Like keep the bid free to put defenders around them.
Right, because I don't think Bruce Brown coming back. Spencer Dinwiddie not
No,
coming back. You break up. What'd you say?
Then when Jordan in trade talks are getting a buyout.
You DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah.
He got like 3, 4 years left in his deal. Yeah, you think they're gonna buy out DeAndre Jordan?
They got a young cat there in class. And plus,
Yeah. Yeah, you breaking up bad.
if you had Mal Turner, like if you had Mal Turner and if Claxton's still there, and plus they also got another big man who's out with injury. Word the minute for DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, but what's DeAndre Jordan's value right now? They're just going.
I
They're just going. They're just going. They're just, so you say they're going to buy him out? They can't just buy him out. He got like 4 years left in his deal. I mean, it's 10 million a year, but like, I mean, they're going free
he
to
got
like,
2 years left.
I don't know. I mean, and that's not the. I mean, I mean, the thing is, the positive is that you have three players in KD, James Harden, and Kyrie. That's the positives, right? But at the same time, you got it's just still a team game. You know what I mean? So building that team around them at this point is going to be super hard because they're over the luxury tax. They can't bring nobody. They can't bring nobody big in it for free agency. They really don't have no money at all. I doubt they can. They can't resign Blake Griffin. I doubt they sign Blake Griffin again. I mean, Blake Griffin can go somewhere and get a couple dollars. You know what I mean? Not too crazy, but you know what I mean. He can get paid more than what the Brooklyn Nets can offer him. Bruce Brown is gone.
Actually, with the then with the opting out, they got like 166 million space right now.
How would you say?
They got 166 million cap room space.
Now they don't got hundred. No, that's the opposite. They don't got no cap room space. I mean, I mean, like I said, that clears up some room though, in a sense though, right? But at the same time, they may get a exception too if he don't do if there's no sign and trade, whatever
Yeah,
they get
yeah,
some
yeah. I remember like they said
they
even
get an
though he opted
exception,
out, they can still trade him to a team.
right? Or a sign and trade, or it be a they get an exception, they get an exception, whatever. So either way, though, I mean, still though, it's still like you. I mean, it's still gonna be hard for. I mean, Joe Harris for Miles Turner. I don't know about that. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know how you can make that deal work. I mean, money wise, it works straight up, but like, I don't know.
I'm trying to remember says that you can get they with Joe Harris and somebody else with the deal for Miles Turner. I'm trying to remember who the other player was.
I think Bruce Brown, he's a free agent. I don't
Yeah,
think he's gonna
they
resign.
want to like really resign him too.
Yeah, but I mean, I doubt they can. I mean, he's going. A lot of teams probably looking at him. I mean, I'm just that thing with Blake Griffin. I mean, yeah, I mean, Blake Griffin signed a little. I mean, he got to buy a minimum, whatever. But I mean, if other teams can offer you more money, what can you? The Nets can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean? He made $1 million this year. He made $1 million this year. So
Yeah, I don't even know if they can resign Jeff Green. So.
they or Brett Griffin or Bruce Brown. Because a lot of teams gonna be looking at them. You know what I mean? To sign them,
Yeah,
and they can offer more. And they can offer them more money. So I don't know what the Nets could do. I mean, like I said, I mean, the thing is that you have Jason Harden, Kyrie, KD on your team, though. I mean, you're gonna be competing. So I mean, it is what it is. But still, but at the
yeah.
same time,
Basically, we got wait till free agency starts. They ain't gonna start. I'm hearing the Lakers already for shooters. That's
right,
it. In Boston,
right.
I don't know what moves that Brooklyn can make. Like, I'm still trying to figure out. Like, they have 166 million capital space right now. They still paying James Harden, KD, Kyrie Irving. Who knows? Nothing come down from over there. But I just wanted to touch on this whole Joe Hurts situation. Like, if he does trade to Indiana and they run do get Mal Turner, and is that going to be enough to help them make a championship run, or is this going to be something to hope for? Like, all time will tell. Like, you really will not find out nothing around free agency or probably after the Olympics. NBA season starts next year at October 16th, 2021, and I think free agency will probably gonna start like around August, something like that. I think the draft is going to be around the time. Like tonight, we supposed to find out what the draft. I think what the draft was going to be and who's going to get the number one pick. Now I don't know who's going to get the number one pick in the draft or tonight. I would not be surprised if it ended up being the Golden State Warriors. If not, it may be the Pelicans or the Charlotte Hornets or the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, if the Warriors get the number one pick your boy for Oklahoma State, Cameron. Whoo! Also, I'm hearing that James Harden and KD also going to be playing for Team USA. I don't know why. I thought they would get some rest and get rid of it for next season, but hey, that's their choice and that's their career. They want to do it and win another gold medal for America. Like right now, you got Dame Lillard, John Durant, KD, Harden. Why this name keeps slipping my mind? He fucking walked the bus. Chris Middleton. Right now, this U.S. team got great shooters on there. We're gonna put some numbers up. But it ain't gonna be easy to be playing against other NBA greats like. Everybody gonna be playing for the country in the Olympics, like. But I just want to come on and talk about Joe Harris a little and talk about the situation with Brooklyn right now and what they're gonna plan on doing. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for the support. Thank you for getting me to 100 subs. Hopefully, I can get to 1,000 by the end of the summer. And I'm still on my head. I'm planning to do this. And when it gets up and running, I'm gonna try to interview everybody who comes on the line community to make sports to Raw, ticket, James. through the King. Interview everybody and tell me, and I want to hear a story on how they started and why they do what they do. Is my main purpose. Other than that, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me and basically keep me going. If you like this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe page so you can get the notification when I go live. Other than that, peace.